everybody. Peace. This is... Wow. Let me just drink some water. Okay. This video is gonna be about being alone. I realize that a lot of my viewers are people that are like me, like-minded. I'm just trying to get a good... My phone worked for me. You worked for me the other day. Alright. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Come on. Alright. It's not working. That's okay. So, this video there it goes. Sweet. Come on, there it goes. So this video is gonna be about being alone, not having any friends, and feeling lost. Feeling like no one understands you. And I'm about to tell you the reason why all of this is. One, maybe because you're not meant to fit in with the crowd. You're not meant to be like everyone else. And that's something that I've dealt with personally a lot. Like, hanging out with people, when I hang out with people, like, I'm kind of not awkward, but I'm quiet. I don't really talk that much. I don't talk that much. I'm real quiet. And the reason why is because I'm observing everything. I observe everything and everyone. And when people talk to me, I don't look. When people talk to me, I don't listen to I listen to their words, but I also listen to their vibe. I also listen to their vibration. I also listen to the tone in their voice. You know, are they stuttering when they talk? Are they talking clear and straightforward? Are they rambling a lot? Like, not judge people, but I pay attention. I pay attention. And I'm real honest. And there's a lot of things about me. Like, I'm just different from a lot of people. And growing up, you know, people would tell me that. Like, people would tell me straight up, like, you're different. Like, you're weird. Like, people would tell me I'm weird. I didn't really have that many friends in high school. Antisocial. No, and it wasn't even that I was antisocial, because I wanted to have friends before my spiritual awakening. I was so obsessed with not having friends. I wanted friends so bad, but nobody wanted to be like my friend, you know. And that's okay. Like, now I'm okay with that. Now I kind of like made amends with with my past self. The past Ninth World God, before Ninth World God. And I made amends with that, like, with the pain, you know, of not fitting in. And so this video is basically about, this video is for pretty much people that felt like how I felt, but are feeling like it now. And hopefully this video will help you. And pretty much, this video is going to be about how to be alone. Like at first I said with being... You know, this video is going to be about how to be alone. You know, the first thing, like, in order to be alone with yourself, you're going to need to learn how to love yourself. Like, love yourself completely. Like, for me personally, okay, look. The thing, like, you need to be honest with your insecurities right away. Like, before you can love yourself, you need to be honest with the things you don't like about yourself. You know what I mean? Be honest with the insecurities that you have within yourself. And then make those insecurities non-insecurities, because you could change. And I'm pretty sure everything that you don't like about yourself, you can change. Like, for an example, I'm at work right now, so I'm just looking around. So the things I didn't like about myself before I witnessed ego death is, not witnessed, but before I experienced ego death. And I'm still experiencing it to this day, is my weight. My acne. Like, I don't know if you can see now, but I have I have acne. I don't know. It used to be worse. And every day I've just been manifesting not having acne. And having the body, the body I know I was meant to have. Because I know I could look better than I look now. Don't get me wrong, I look good now. I used to weigh 225 pounds. I said this in another video. And now I weigh 180. I checked my weight yesterday. It was 175. So I'm losing weight because of hard work, and determination. But no, honestly, guys, be honest with your insecurities. My insecurity was my weight, my acne, talking. My throat chakra is the weakest chakra I have. Because all my other chakras are open. The chakra I'm really working on right now is my throat chakra, and the throat chakra is basically communication and having the confidence to speak what's in your head. And I have a lot of knowledge, but it's just the confidence of sharing the knowledge. Because I feel you can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you're not willing to share the knowledge, then are you really using your knowledge? Are you really knowledgeable? Because I don't know. That's just not this video. And see, another thing is my throat chakra. The throat chakra, it helps with the communication, the confidence to speak, and it also helps you stay on track with what you're talking about. So that's what I've been working on. That's my weakest. So that's another insecurity. What else? I'm trying to think about my other insecurities. Honestly, that's really it. My teeth, and then my teeth are not alright. That's another insecurity. But these are all things that could change, and I feel insecurities is such an ego thing to have. Having insecurities is such an egotistic thing, I think, because your ego is basically this outer body. Your ego, you know what I mean? Just the one that's always caring about what people are thinking about them. The ego is worried about the outside world, worried about not having friends, worried about not fitting in, worried about not having the coolest clothes, the biggest chains, the most shoes, the most pops, the most cool shit. The ego is the person that, I'm so different, I'm different, I'm better than everybody else, I'm the best. That's what an ego is. The ego cares so much about the outside, and ego death is basically forgetting the outside and really focusing on your inside, and that's what really matters. This video, you're learning a lot. You're also learning about ego death. You're learning about how to be by yourself. So like I said before, you can be by yourself. You need to learn how to love yourself, because you're only gonna have one. You're the only person that you have in this world really is yourself. Realistically, honestly, your parents, your mom and dad, they care about their self. I'm not saying they don't care about you, but I'm saying they care. They care about themselves. Because when you move out, it's just them, and then it's you. You're doing your own thing, and your parents are doing their own thing, and they're not gonna be worried. Yes, they're gonna be worried about you, but they're not gonna be worried about you how they used to be when you were living with them, because you're not their responsibility anymore. And then your brother and sister, they have their own life, and if you don't even have brothers and sisters, that just shows more how much yourself is really what matters. You need to focus on yourself. You need to raise your vibrations, your frequencies, however you say it. You need to raise yourself to that. You need to connect to your higher power, to God, to the universe, to the Most High, whatever your belief is. You need to connect to that inner voice inside you, the inner voice that gives you peace, the inner voice that gives you the truth, the inner voice that gives you the intuition to believing, to deferring from the truth and from the lies of this world, and the lies that even sometimes your mind tells you lies, because you're not your mind and you're not your body. So before you can be totally okay with being by yourself, you're gonna need to realize all this stuff, and you're gonna need to raise your vibrations. And 1 second, somebody's yelling. Okay, where's that? Before you can be by yourself, you're gonna need to learn that stuff. Raising your vibration, connecting to the Most High, and to raise your vibrations, guys, honestly, the easiest thing I can say is, like what I said before, love yourself. Like, just be so positive. Be so happy and so in tune with yourself and so grounded that nothing that this outside world, nothing that this world, nobody can hurt you. Like, nothing can hurt you. Nothing can hurt your feelings. Nothing puts you in your feelings. Nothing brings you down. Like, that is when you are at high vibrations, where nothing phases you anymore. Like, you can care less about anything. Like, let's say let's say your friend doesn't talk to you anymore, right? And, like, you're sad about that. But now that you're starting to go on your spiritual journey, you're starting to realize about things. You're starting to wake up. You're starting to realize, well, you know what? That friend wasn't really benefiting me. That friend wasn't raising my vibration. That friend wasn't helping me manifest anything. That friend was just basically, the only thing that maybe that your friend did was give you a couch to waste your life on. If you know what I mean. Like, on your spiritual journey, you're going to realize a lot of stuff, guys. And you're going to lose a lot of friends. And people are not going to want to mess with you. People are not going to want to hang out with you, because sometimes your energy can be so high that they're intimidated by it. Like, they're not there vibrationally. And they're not even doing it intentionally sometimes. Sometimes it's just their ego pulling them away from you. If that makes sense. And the best thing I can say for people, like, as you're losing your friends, just let them leave. There's no need to beg for somebody to stay, you know. And then another thing is, on your spiritual journey, you're gonna start being honest with people more. You're gonna start telling them, like, from the get-go, like, hey, look, you know, I don't really mess with you that much because you're fake, or you're not positive. You're just a negative person. I don't really want that negativity around my positivity. And also, you're going to realize traits about your friends that you don't like. You're going to realize that, you know, your friend talks crap about so-and-so, but yeah, they're best friends with so-and-so. So that makes you think, if somebody's talking about so-and-so, then they're talking about you too. You know, don't think you're not special. Like, you're not special. Like, if your friend's talking about another friend to you, that friend is talking about you to their other friend. Like, it's a pattern. People are predictable. If somebody is treating somebody else a certain way, they're going to be treating you that too. People are predictable. People have patterns. Humans are predictable creatures. But guys, as you're losing your friends, don't lose yourself. Because you know what? You can gain this world and lose your soul, but you can lose this world and gain your soul. So it's up to you guys. Perspective is key. Positive and happiness vibes to you. I hope everybody has a good Monday. This video, I hope it helped you. Just remember, like, your friends were not supposed to be in your life. Your family, whoever you're losing at this time, at this moment in time, it's okay. Because you're meant for bigger and greater things. You're the chosen one. If you are watching my video, you're the chosen one. I'm just saying, and honestly, like, I hate saying that. I really do. But I remember, like, when I first started my spiritual journey, and I was watching YouTube, like, in the middle of my spiritual journey, I was kind of like, at the time, I didn't experience ego death. So when people would tell me, like, oh, you're the chosen one, that kind of, like, made me happy and made me feel good inside. And also, like, my ego as well. And I don't want to feed your ego. Like, I want to feed your soul and your heart and your mind. I don't want to feed your ego. So that's why I don't say you're the chosen one. But either way, like, we're all chosen ones. So you are the chosen one. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all chosen ones. Just remember that. You know, guys, have a good day. Peace, positive love to you. 369.